Hi, I'm Kitchen.m4v, but my friends call me Pasta, and welcome to Pasta's Kitchen. Tonight I'm going to make a very simple chicken bruschetta for you, and I also have an appetizer warming in the oven. I start every meal off with a glass of wine. I like to cook with some wine while I'm going, so you get a little tipsy and then you get a little bit more creative. A couple of vegetables to start off with here that are already chopped up to save some time. I have some red tomatoes. You could do Roma tomatoes if you want, and also diced canned tomatoes will work as well. I have some garlic chopped up, some fresh basil, a little red onion, and a little white onion. Now, some people really like their bruschetta with red onions. I think sometimes the flavor is a little overpowering, so I like to mix it up and put in red and white onion. And what we're also going to add in is fresh tomatoes, chopped as well, and some fresh pieces of garlic. Bruschetta is very easy to make, and you can even make this as a dip. You can add in different parts of different vegetables. Some people put artichoke hearts, pieces of grilled eggplant, different cheeses you could also add into the mix as well. I'm going to add a little pecorino romano, just a kick. But some people like cheddar, and mozzarella also works. Here I'm going to make a quick little appetizer that I'm just going to set up quickly before we make the chicken bruschetta. It's very simple. You get a loaf of either Italian bread, French bread, or a baguette will do, and you just cut into small, thin pieces. I'm actually struggling here with the big knife. Okay. And once you get the desired amount, you're going to want to grease a cookie sheet or a pan, like so, with a little bit of butter or non-stick spray. I preheated the oven to about 230 degrees. You could do it higher or lower depending on how long you want them to bake, but they shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes should be good. Okay, you're going to take a little prosciutto. Just take it into little baby slices and drop it on your bread. Now for your vegetarian friends or people that don't like ham, which I don't know why you never like ham, you can leave a couple open for just cheese. So I'm just going to do a few more delicious prosciutto on it, because I don't know why you wouldn't eat prosciutto. And also would work, if you did have thinly sliced ham, if prefer bacon, but prosciutto works the best. Then these ones we're going to top with a little bit of mozzarella. I often like to use things that I can save. I don't have a lot of money. You keep things, in your arsenal that you have, that when you come home from work on a busy day at 6:30 and you've been, on your feet all day and you don't have much time. Things that you can chop up quickly, things you can resave, and stuff like that. And these rest, I'm just going to put mozzarella on. This is great because it's really quick to assemble, and then you can just stick it in the oven, and while you're making a quick little meal, it'll be ready right in time where you can start eating it on the way. Now I'm going to take some let me grab a couple of tomatoes. Now you can do it with tomato, you don't have to. I'm going to leave some tomato less. Just a little piece of tomato. You can chop it the way I have, or you can chop it thinner. A salad. And then we're going to take some freshly cut basil, which is, I'm going to pour the onions in here. Let's do half the garlic. We're going to save some of the garlic for the actual chicken. Some basil, which will also save a little bit for the chicken as well. And the tomatoes. Now, I'm a working girl like most of you people out there. And I don't have a lot of time when I come home to cook, but yet I still love to cook. So that's sort of my catch-22. I live at home with my boyfriend, and a lot of times we want to whip up something quick when we don't feel like ordering out or we eat out too much. So this is a perfect meal to make when you get home at 6:37. You've had a bad day, you want a glass of wine, but you still want something you know, a little bit better than a pizza or, you know, some leftover Chinese food. Anyone can make this, and it's also a really great dish for entertaining. I'm a big believer. Add in a little couple of squirts of the olive oil. I tend to be a little heavy-handed on the olive oil. You can or cannot. I mean, it's up to you. Some people really like to watch it. Give it a quick turn. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit so I don't burn the house down. I'm going to come back to the garlic. And your leftover garlic that you didn't put in the actual bruschetta mix, you're going to just drop in here. I am a fan of garlic in every possible situation. I add it in wherever I can, you know, just put it in. It's perfect for all different occasions. It's good for everything. So just stick in some garlic, mix it around, and let it maybe raise the heat a little and let it get warm. And now we're just going to drop in the chicken with the seasoned side down. Oh, it's starting to get a little crackling sound. And this is perfect. I like to make Italian food. That's why my nickname's pasta. And friends at work just joke every time I bring leftovers of ziti or spaghetti or whatever I've made that day. But this is also Italian twist that isn't as heavy. A lot of times you can put this over rice or some vegetables. You don't have to put it over a pasta, but you can though. Some sort of penne or things like that would work well. So currently I am not in the food industry per se. I am a financial journalist. I majored in journalism in college. Love to write. Always loved to write. But my secret, not secret if you know me, but my favorite thing in the world is food. My mother is Irish, my father's Italian, with a little bit of Scottish thrown in there. And just ever since I was a little girl, I loved to cook. And I pride my mother on it because she was Irish and learned from my father's Italian mother to make all these delicious Italian treats. And over the years, she really perfected them. And you would never know she's not really Italian. But everyone loves the fact that my last name's Olivieri and loves to remind me that I'm very much Italian, even though I'm mostly Irish. But, okay, we're going to take out our appetizer so the chicken's going. Here you go. A little crunchy. And voila. Okay, so to finish it all off, your chicken is done. Put a couple on the plate, like so. And then scoop your chilled bruschetta on top. Now again, you can put this over rice or pasta or fresh veggies. And no meal in Papa's kitchen is complete without some beautiful cheese. So it's hard cooking big time meals in the city when every night you're working and you come home and you just don't have the time or the kitchen space, as you can see, to make a delicious meal. But I think you can. And I must say, when you're done and it's good, you gotta top it off with a little delicious glass of Prosecco. Take these little tiny little raspberries, drop one in, and pour a little glass. Toast off your night and your celebration. Take a little bite, chicken bruschetta. And it's perfect. We'll see you next time. Pasta's Kitchen.
And cut.